Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer begins by highlighting the impressive speed and duplex copying capabilities of this device. Our reviewer found the two-sided printing functionality particularly beneficial. While acknowledging the somewhat antiquated nature of fax technology, this client also points out the value of faxing for secure document transmission, citing instances where this feature proved necessary. The ease of network integration was another strong point. This client simply plugged the device into their home network via Ethernet, and it automatically obtained an IP address, seamlessly integrating with their iPhone for printing. However, the software installation process presented some challenges for this client. The selection of printer drivers was described as confusing, with a lack of clear explanations differentiating the three available options. Our reviewer ultimately installed all three drivers, resulting in multiple printer instances appearing in their Windows 11 system. While functional, this client intends to remove the redundant drivers to simplify the interface. They suggest selecting only the first driver, unless users have specific knowledge of the other's functions. One of the initial uses was printing address labels, a task which highlighted both a positive and negative aspect of the device. The ability to load multiple sheets of labels into the secondary feeder, rather than one at a time, was praised as a significant improvement over their previous multifunction device. The design, which allows the back of the device to open for loading label sheets to prevent curling and jamming, was also appreciated. Conversely, a false paper jam error during a label printing job led to a frustratingly lengthy troubleshooting process. The on-screen instructions involved multiple steps requiring confirmation at each stage, leaving our reviewer wishing for a more streamlined solution to resolve the issue. This client found the touchscreen interface to be somewhat underwhelming. Compared to the responsiveness of a modern smartphone, the printer's touchscreen felt sluggish and unreliable at times. This resulted in occasional uncertainty regarding successful button presses, urging users to employ deliberate and slow input to minimize frustration. Despite these minor drawbacks, this client expresses satisfaction with their purchase, particularly given the attractive price point. Future exploration of features like duplex scanning and high-resolution printing is anticipated. The question of whether or not this device supports duplex faxing remains unanswered.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer almost didn't purchase this particular multifunction printer due to some online comments expressing concerns about the scanning functionality, specifically the ability to scan two-sided documents into a single image file. However, needing a new printer and swayed by a significant discount, our reviewer took the plunge. They are now happy to report that the apprehension was completely unfounded. This client found that the two-sided scanning feature works flawlessly, quickly producing high-quality PDF files. The process of scanning directly to their PC was seamless and remarkably fast, exceeding their expectations. The printing capabilities were equally impressive, with double-sided printing, a key factor in their purchasing decision, functioning perfectly and efficiently. This feature alone proved to be a game-changer compared to their previous printers. During initial setup, our reviewer did encounter a minor, albeit easily resolved, issue. The printer's language menu displayed incorrect time zones upon initial power-up and Ethernet connection. However, selecting a different country within the menu allowed them to correctly set their time zone, a minor inconvenience quickly overcome. Furthermore, the device itself automatically detected and downloaded a firmware update via the touchscreen interface, requiring no manual intervention on this client's part. Following the installation of the necessary software from the manufacturer's website, a straightforward process that only required a single computer reboot, our reviewer was ready to use the machine. While the long-term reliability remains to be seen, this client has been exceptionally pleased with the device's performance thus far. In their words, this is the best printer they've owned, surpassing the performance of all previous models. The ease of use, impressive speed, and flawless double-sided functionality have significantly enhanced their workflow. Based on this initial, highly positive experience, this client strongly recommends this particular multifunction printer to anyone seeking a reliable and efficient device.
Awesome! Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this printer, a decision driven by both its exceptional value and impressive performance. Our reviewer found the device's speed to be outstanding, consistently delivering fast print and copy jobs. The ease of use for basic tasks, such as printing envelopes and standard documents, was particularly noteworthy. Printing wirelessly from various devices proved seamless and intuitive, a significant advantage for this client's workflow. However, this client's experience wasn't entirely without caveats. While the straightforward functions were highly praised, some of the more advanced features presented a steeper learning curve than anticipated. Specifically, the process of scanning documents and uploading them to cloud storage proved surprisingly cumbersome. Our reviewer detailed the convoluted process, which involved navigating to the device's IP address and then wading through numerous settings to configure the upload. This client found the lack of flexibility in choosing file formats, JPEG, PDF, color, or black and white, particularly frustrating. The need to essentially program a separate button for each desired scan configuration was highlighted as unnecessarily complex, contrasting sharply with the simpler, more user-friendly approach offered by our reviewer's previous printer. This previous device boasted a single, convenient upload to cloud button, allowing the user to select their desired settings asterisk before initiating the scan. Despite this significant drawback concerning the more advanced scanning functions, this client ultimately deems the printer a worthwhile investment. The sheer variety of features available, including the multiple methods for saving documents locally or to cloud services, outweighed the complexities encountered during the cloud upload process. The speed, ease of use for common tasks, and the breadth of options provided ultimately justify the purchase in our reviewer's opinion, making this printer a strong contender for anyone needing a versatile and high-performance printing solution. The inconvenience of configuring the advanced scanning options is considered a minor setback when compared to the overall capabilities and positive aspects of this device. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.